Aren't you the guy who reviews sports movies?
Yep. Aren't you the guy who watches way too much Hanna-Barbera?
Yep. Want to watch the Flintstones Little Big League?
Sure.
We open with a classic prehistoric conflict.
Who took my bowling ball?
Bowling? I thought you said this was about baseball.
Huh. Not even 2 minutes in and we're already mixing up which sport this movie's about.
Wilma reveals that the ball is in a hat box. Let's see how Fred screws this one up.
In a hat box?
And this is why you grab heavy objects from the bottom.
See, that would hurt a lot less if you would take up candlepin bowling.
What?
Oh, it's a regional thing. If you were from New England, you'd be laughing your ass off right now.
Whatever. With bowling ball in hand, Fred goes to pick up Barney for a game.
Here we discover that Barney is the coach of a local Little League team, the Sandstone Sluggers, with Bam Bam as his star hitter, the special taking place later than the series, and him and Pebbles are about 12 years old.
Star hitter for the Sandstone Sluggers, betting $9.99.
$9.99? So, in 1,000 at-bats, Bam Bam has only been out once? What happened? Did he strike out just to see what it would feel like?
Since Barney's team is practicing for a game, he can't go bowling with Fred.
I still say it's ridiculous. Giving up a real man's game to go out and play with a bunch of kids.
Fred Flintstone, Father of the Year and friend to children everywhere.
Fred returns home and mopes about.
Who cares about baseball?
I think it's fun.
And who wants to have dinner with the mayor?
Huh? What's wrong?
Oh my god, Wilma's head is huge!
It's just a perspective thing. She's a lot closer to the camera.
Oh really? Then why, in the next shot, is she at the same level as Pebbles?
Prehistoric magic.
I was thinking bad animation.
So Fred keeps moping, but Pebbles suggests that they do something together, like what Barney and Bam Bam are doing.
Yeah, sure, Pebbles. We'll do something together. What do you say we go bowling?
Bowling.
Fred Flintstone, Father of the Year.
Daddy, would you ask Mr. Rubble if I can be on his Little League team?
I don't know Mr. Rubble anymore.
Mr. Rubble is nothing to me now. He is not a brother, he is not a friend. I don't want to know him or what he does. I don't want to see him at the bowling alley. I don't want him near my house. And if he's going to be somewhere, I want to know a day in advance so I'm not there at the same time.
By Wilma's request, Betty goes to Barney's Little League practice and asks if he can find a position for Fred on the team. He decides he likes the idea.
Take over for me, Betty. I'll go see Fred right now.
But Barney! All right, men, into the first round. Change baskets and get ready to kick off for the second half.
Ha! It's funny, because she has no idea what she's doing.
Barney arrives at the Flintstones' residence to talk to Fred and offer him a role on the team.
And what position of great importance are you begging me to accept? General manager?
No, there's only one job open, and,
I'll take it.
Now what is this important role, Barney?
we want you for assistant bat boy.
Out, you rat fink!
Wait a minute. A moment ago when he left, he had to put Betty in charge because there were no other coaches available. And now the only position available is assistant bat boy? What about a bench coach or a hitting coach?
Or anything. The next day at work, Fred's gloating about how good he is at baseball catches the ear of his boss, Mr. Slade, who hires him on as the coach of his own Little League team, the Bedrock Brontos.
Well, Flintstone, can you give us a winning team?
Yes, sir. I'll take you all the way, Mr. Slate. Yabba-dabba-doo!
Hey, I didn't say you could leave work. Get back here.
Or at least slow down before the police catch you.
So Fred gets pulled over, but the officer becomes friendly once he finds out that Fred is coaching a Little League team.
Well, I'm gonna let you go this time. It's just a friendly little warning to slow down.
Well, thanks, officer.
And have I got a picture for you?
Huh? Who?
My son, Lefty Loam.
Yeah, well, have him report to the field this Saturday.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll kindly perform the Heimlich maneuver on me, I seem to have an entire sandwich lodged in my esophagus.
We return to the field to watch the Sluggers, will slug it out.
Nice catch, Pee-wee.
Hey, look, Mr. Rubble.
Huh?
They just noticed that large wall being built? Fred must have been working on that for at least an hour.
Fred taunts Barney about him now also coaching a baseball team. Barney naturally just sees it as friendly competition.
You must have some great ball club. Mind if I take a look?
Oh, no, you don't. That's why I put up the screen. You'll get your first look at them on opening day as you go down to defeat.
Opening day? But Bam Bam's already batting .999, so how can it be opening day?
Look, if you're gonna keep pointing out all these inconsistencies, we're gonna be here all day.
Point taken.
So we quickly find out that Fred's team isn't exactly an all-star club. They can't hit, they can't pitch, and they don't even bother wearing gloves out in the field.
But thankfully, they have a great cheering section.
Yay, team. Yay, team.
Jeez, poor Pebbles is starting to sound manic.
Yay, team. Yay, team. Yay, team.
The next day, Mr. Slate asks Fred how the team is doing, and Fred has to give him the bad news that they're worse than the Chicago Cubs.
Slate takes it well.
If you want your job, deliver. Look, Mr. Slate, probably a lot of other men could do a better coaching job.
I don't mean the coaching job. I mean your job here at the quarry.
Wow, Mr. Slate is like a prehistoric George Steinbrenner.
So with his job on the line, Fred is obviously going to be focused on baseball. Though we should probably focus on the road, too.
Fred manages to weasel his way out of another ticket from Officer Lurch. He convinces him and an angry Judge Shale that both of their sons will be stars on the team.
In Bedrock, Little League is serious business.
The team's through and I'm through.
Oh, Fred, Little League is supposed to be a lot of fun and laughs.
That is the most logical thing said in this movie so far.
So at the team's next practice, Pebbles catches a foul ball, and after she throws it back to Fred with incredible speed, he realizes she might have some potential as a pitcher.
All right, let me see you put one right in the old pocket.
Okay.
Okay, you got some great moves now. Let's see you pitch.
It's in your mitt.
Huh?
Apparently, Fred doesn't have any working sensory nerves in his hand.
Now can I play, Daddy?
You got a lifetime contract, natural-born athlete.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
As game day approaches, Fred and Barney become unsurprisingly ultra-competitive, to the point where even they realize how dumb it is that they're taking it so seriously.
As a solution, the two decide they'll make it up by spending every minute together up until the game tomorrow.
Hey, Fred, how about a little snack?
We snacked it up 2 hours ago. Now go to sleep.
Every minute.
So Fred and Barney sleep too late and are caught speeding while trying to make it to the game on time. Unfortunately for them, it's not the same cop Fred has encountered before, and they get arrested. Now what does this mean for the big game?
Where are those coaches? The game's
Wait. Why is Mr. Slate the umpire? He owns one of the teams. Doesn't anybody see that as a conflict of interest?
Considering how seriously everyone in Bedrock seems to take Little League, you'd figure they'd be able to find someone else to call the game. At the Bedrock Courthouse, Fred and Barney are immediately cleared of all charges because the judge wants to watch the baseball game.
This guy makes Judge Judy look dignified.
Meanwhile, since Fred and Barney aren't there, Wilma and Betty must coach the game.
But Mr. Slate... Oh, dear.
What does a coach do, Wilma?
Well, I think they yell at the umpire and argue all the time.
Yeah, okay, that about sums it up.
So the big game finally gets underway.
Oh no, now his batting average is only .998.
Fred and Barney finally get to the ball game, but since Wilma and Betty are coaching, they get put on the bench.
Finally, after going for 30 innings, Bam Bam gets a hit that never leaves the infield but goes all the way up into outer space. Since nobody can catch it and he never actually touches home plate, they decide to just call the game a tie.
All together, gang. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Winning isn't everything when all is said and done. It's how you played the game that counts, not if you lost or won. When the game is over and you played your very best, that's the most important thing of all.
What just happened?
I don't know. And that's how this ends.
Oh, bullshit!
Alright, I was going to give this one a free pass because up until the end, it was just your average, harmless Hanna-Barbera cartoon. But that ending is just unforgivable. The song is terrible, and no one has ever been that happy about a game ending in a tie. Just ask Bud Selig.
Okay, this special is only about 45 minutes long, and yet it's still padded out. And I agree that that song is just that song. And yet I can't say that I hated this.
Well, that was pretty much pointless.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, bye.
Hey, why am I just hanging out in my room anyway?